been there before. So come on, I think you're scared to go. I go like green lights, you ain't know. Bro, we can take it to the flow. B-boy stance, D-boy go. Shake it like an earthquake. Rumble, hard with the ball. I don't fumble. I can last long as a hair Rapunzel. Dance till I crumble. That's right, you know about stepping on flashlights. Ride that beat like a half pipe.
Taj He Spitz, making worldwide hits. Young Taj He Spitz, we never gonna quit.
We don't wanna fight, no. We just wanna have fun, yo. We don't wanna fight, no. Wrong, Japan script, they're wrong. We don't wanna fight, no. We just wanna have fun, yo. We don't wanna fight, no. Wrong, Japan script, they're wrong. Well, each and every one of them want come see we play. And none of the girls in the place when he run me safe. But me can't, so me put me a gun. Now me have to go tell them again.
Young Taj He Spitz, making worldwide hits. Young Taj He Spitz, we never gonna quit. Young Taj He Spitz, making worldwide hits. Young Taj He Spitz, we never gonna quit.
Can you keep up now? I wanna groove with you. Do you know? I wanna jump and move to the sound. Let the music make you lose it. Let's run away and dance into the moonlight. We gotta break away from this blindlight. Just take my hand and I'll lead the way. We can leave tonight or we can leave today. Let me take you on my silver dream. I wanna let you know how much I really love you. And we could make it together forever. We don't have to say goodbye. We're gonna dance all night and into the day. And keep this feeling on every day. We need to see this through all the way to the end. And start this feeling all over again. Let me take you on my silver dream. I wanna let you know how much I really love you. And we could make it together forever. We don't have to say goodbye. We're gonna dance all night and into the day. And keep this feeling on every day. We need to see this through all the way to the end. And start this feeling all over again.
嘘をついて過ごしてきてた退屈な日々に一つの光が差し込んだ本当はずっと心の声で問いかけてたあなたと出会いあなたの声で私に触れ始まったのず
Let's dance the night away. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Now let me tell you what it's all about. Everybody in the house, let me hear you shout. Wanna see you move from side to side. Just get in the car, let's take a ride. Hey girl, I see you, nice to meet you. Got plans tonight, cause I like to treat you. Out on the town, I can show you around, baby. Now you say,
if you want my love, let the music play.
come on.
We can turn it on.
Yeah. So we left the spot around 7 o'clock. The night was so nice, we decided to walk. I said, where in the world would you like to see? A little imagination can set the scene. And then before you knew, we were off the ground, cruising around the world at the speed of sound. Time passed us by, we couldn't deny. We had something together, let's give it a try. Everybody, can you feel the beat? Throw your hands up and stomp your feet. Move to the left, shake back to the right. Don't stop the party, we can dance all night. Everybody, can you hear the sound? Turn the bass up, feel it in the ground. Let yourself go and get your mind right. Don't stop the party, we can dance all night. Let's dance the night away.
Take a chance, take a chance and you can find the moment. Take a chance and you can find the moment. I'm a roam to a distant place. Time will turn on my face. Venture on a you will find the moment. I'm my own, kiss right out to space. Then we met face to face. Venture on and you will find a moment. Next to you was something you will sing comfort. All in place together. We had a life and peaceful forever. Together next to you was something new since I met you on that day. Never go wide, ever shine so bright. Oh, there you were in the light. I can see your face, never though. I will see you smile away, never found. But a smile, I'm a reason for me to stay. But there we were in the night with the father rays, never though. I will see you smile away, feel it like another time, I'm a reason for me to stay.
Sick of turning on the news and hearing the blues. It paints a picture like life is a lose-lose. Our kids are growing up lost and confused. We gotta give them a world that's worth living through. It's a mystery to me why we gotta allow history to repeat without missing a beat. It's like we're reading from the same old story, a different page, but it's always guns and glory. How about for once we just put it all down? Forget the hate and move to the sound of music. Can you hear the harmony? That's the sound of people living in peace. How would it be if we took back the streets? How would it be if we didn't need police? How would it be if we all had food to eat? Poverty ain't a word, everybody's got a piece. Martin Luther said it, I got a dream and I'm still dreaming about a world yet to be seen, where it don't matter if you're black, white, yellow or green. What a wonderful thing, let me hear you sing.
Feel the rhythm move your soul in the night. Just like the rhythm and the beat make us one tonight. We could put our differences aside. Come on now everyone together, we can win the fight.
Yo, this is some real good, feel good hip hop. Instead of rapping about drop tops and bullet stops, we ain't raising the shots, we rocking the block. So put your hands up in the air, baby, don't stop. There's no room for hating, that's just all wrong. Stop discriminating, yo, let's get along. It's been this way for far too long. We gotta ask ourselves, where did we go wrong? So everybody tell me where you at. We're spreading the word and we're fighting back. Today's the day, do we have it in us to make the change that'll satisfaction, reaction, satisfaction, reaction, satisfaction, reaction, satisfaction. She shines beneath the party light. She shines beneath the party light. She shines beneath the party light. She's on the prowl tonight. She shines beneath the party light. She shines beneath the party light. She shines beneath the party light. She's on the prowl tonight.
してた希望のかけらも抱けず寂しかったね一人泣いたねほら見上げて笑おうよ Don't you worry everything's going to be fine この今を生きよう過去の憂い忘れ僕たちの未来はそこほら待っているよ Look at the sky and your tears will be dried There will be no more clouds in the sky
even now it has consumed me. I always was the one to light the spot. I never was the one to fight the dark. Tonight I just might lose it all and no one here can save me. Only streets are all I need. I'm looking for the answers, looking for the answers. The streets are calling me, and there's no way that you can change me. Are all I need. I'm looking for the answers, looking for the answers. The streets are calling me, and there's no way that you can change me. Are all I need. I'm looking for the answers, looking for the answers. The streets are calling me, and there's no way that you can change me. Are all I need. I'm looking for the answers, looking for the answers. The streets are calling me, and there's no way that you can change me.
Here I am again. Been waiting for your heart to come around. You've had it locked away for so long. All I have to do is think about the time I've shared with you. And it is clear as day. Nobody else can make me feel this way. I know I can't go on without having you by my side till morning is night. Take my hand and hold me close forever. It's stronger than it's ever been before. Walk through that door and you will see the light shining on both of us. You are everything I need and more. You got to believe. Let me take you in. I'll give you all of my love. You make me smile every day and night. So can't you feel my heart beating? You make me shine like a shining star. I wanna see you, I wanna hold you, I wanna love you tonight. But sometimes in my heart it feels cold. You're acting like you don't care. Cause I know, I can tell. You're just jealous of it cause you're behaving on me. And when I first saw you, so tell me what you wanna do. What's in hand? Can't let you leave cause I need